workout done. I haven't been using cloth nappies now since about May, and I've never addressed why we stopped. Why is this baby not doing solid toilets yet? Thought I would show you Jasper's room. Come on, darling, because you're going out for a stroll. Oh, Jasper, it's such a good excuse. Pen, I'm not getting you dressed for today. Over the head, 2 arms. Ooh, don't hurt your head. You're okay, Jasper. Good boy, yeah? We're done. We're done. Where's your coat? Yeah, that's your one. Shall I put it on? Hang on, Jasper. You've got to have your coat on because it's cold. Oh, hang on. Got to do it up to your neck because it's chilly. I know, Jasper. Oh, you've got to be warm though. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. There.
Daddy, get the pram.
Wait here. He's getting the pram. Come here. About half an hour. See you soon.
I'll just do the gate.
Morning. I have just sent the boys out on a walk because it is the only way that I can get a workout in if everyone is out the house and I can just like get on for half an hour. So I am going to do a quick workout this Wednesday morning.
It won't go away. I've got that feeling rushing through my body. I know that it is here to stay. It's like you're my personal Illuminati. I know that some might say that I am just a bad girl, but if you treat me right, I will be the best girl in this whole world. No, I'm not gonna bite. I got my hands on your body, so tell me what you want me to do. I can be good or be naughty, because there ain't nobody love you like I do, like I do, like I do, like I do, like I do,
Slouch fest.
Is he asleep?
Yeah, he relaxed himself straight away,
Really?
which is good.
Hello, little baby boy. You had a little walk. You do the strap. Oh. Workout done. Just in time for the boys to come home. Would you have a windy walk? I need to move the weights. That's half your body weight. I'd be impressed if you could pick that up. Penny. Do you want some sippy in a minute? Okay, we'll get you some drink before we go out. Just literally made that whole workout up. It's the easiest thing to do because I don't know how long these guys are ever going to be out for, so I don't want to set a workout up and then not be able to finish it. So yeah, I'm going to go get showered. It's a little bit later on now and I haven't filmed in our living room for so long. Like, I've realised that all of my vlog footage lately has come from like the kitchen and the playroom, just because that is where I spend all of my days with the boys. Our living room isn't really that like child friendly, especially when we've got like a big playroom and kitchen for them to, well, mostly Elliot because he's the toddler. But yeah, I don't really spend much time in the living room. I think that once the weather gets a little bit colder, we probably will be in this living room a bit more because it's got carpet and it might be warmer than the playroom, because basically our playroom doesn't have any heating. There are no words to apologise enough for the absolute state of me, but I am just at home today and I thought I'd just do another day in the life of Mum of 2 under 2 vlog. And there is quite a few things to catch up with you on. I'm going to show you Jasper's room at some point in this vlog. So yeah, I did a little workout this morning. I have to get the boys out of the house for me to actually get it done, otherwise there's too many distractions when they're all around. And so I just did a really quick half an hour. I'm kind of literally just made the moves up as I went along. I have been exercising for like 10 years, so I got quite a good idea of what I used to like doing when I was a member at a gym. I'm not anymore because I don't have the time, but I'm trying to work out like once a week at the minute. That's my goal. I know that's probably not very much for some, or it might be quite a lot for others. It's all individualised, but I wish I had time to do a bit more, but I don't. Once a week is a really good target for me, so yeah, I've done that today. And yes, I'll show you Jasper's finished room at some point in this video. But one thing that I did really want to talk about in the vlog today is I feel like there's been like this big gap in my channel. Like I filmed a video back at, I think it was like February time. We were like using cloth nappies with Elliot and I never like updated what was going on. I think I started using the cloth nappies with him just after we begun weaning, and I was really pleased and it was always something I said I wanted to do, using cloth nappies, and I thought that once he was onto solids he'd have like more solid toilets and things like that. And I haven't been using cloth nappies now since about May. I think I nearly did 6 months of trying with them. We didn't ever go full time, but we did part-time cloth nappies. And I've never addressed why we stopped, because I don't want like this to be kind of like a place where my children look back one day and they're like, why have you been like so TMI? But I guess I'm just sharing this in case it helps anyone else out. But basically I stopped using the cloth nappies because a lot of the time Elliot's toilets were just like really bad, and I was of the opinion that like because I've never had babies before, Elliot was my first, I just thought, oh, it's just his tummy adjusting to having food now. And then as the months went on and like his toilets just didn't really continue to get a lot more solid, using cloth nappies was horrendous, because in my mind I thought, yep, once he's doing like a solid toilet you can just flush it down the toilet, goodbye. But it just wasn't working out like that. I won't go into gory details too much. And then it was only where I've been pregnant with my second baby, with Jasper, and then having Jasper the last few months, there's just been so much going on. It kind of like, I just thought, yeah, I just kept thinking that, yeah, they'll become solid one day, his toilets. And then they kind of never really did, until I thought about it and I was like, why is this baby not doing solid toilets yet? Like frequently, like if you'd go say 3 times a day, at least 2 out of 3 wouldn't be. Maybe you'd get 1 that was. And I can't believe that I've put it off for so long, and it's been really playing on my mind that possibly he has some sort of intolerance to something that we're giving him, and I've never really even thought about it. I just thought that it was his body taking time to get used to foods. And then for a little while I cut some bread out of his diet and we noticed a bit of a difference in his toilets, which is making me question if he's got like a wheat intolerance or a gluten intolerance. So there's been so, like, I can't begin to explain how like full on my life feels at the moment with 2 babies, looking after them like full time around the clock. And then there's been this on my mind. It's been really full on, and it was troubling me, and I've been like reading into celiac or like intolerances, and I've made the decision to follow it up. I rang the doctor, and Elliot's actually got a blood test this week, which I am dreading. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really dreading it because I personally hate blood tests myself. I've got a bit of like fear of them, so I've got to really pull myself together so that I don't pass this fear on to him. I've got to be strong for him because I'm his mum, but I am really not looking forward to it. So I'm gonna make a separate video all about this if it does turn out that he's got kind of like an intolerance, the process of getting some diagnosis or what happens. So if you're interested to hear that, I might be doing a video about that. But yeah, I hope that this doesn't, like, I shouldn't be sharing these TMI things, but if it helps someone else one day, it's important. Like, I think it could be useful, and I'm not doing it to just share our lives, like overshare, if that makes sense. So yeah, there's been a lot on my mind at the moment, and I feel really guilty that I've not followed it up before now. Like, he's 18 months old soon, and why have I only just, like, well, I know why, because there's been a lot going on, but if he is intolerant to something and I'm only just chasing it up now, I feel really like guilty, and I feel like I want to get to the bottom of it. So we've also been referred to paediatrics, but I think there's like a 5-month wait, and I just want to know, like, I thought, well, we might as well sort of blood test out, see what the results of that come back as, and then just go from there. So yeah, there's been that's been quite playing on my mind a lot. And then Jasper went through like a bit of a developmental leap the last week, and he was quite challenging and needy again, and oh god, it's so hard when you've got two. And like, I remember Elliot going through these leaps when they're basically like when babies get they're learning all these new things, and when they're so young they learn a lot. Like, there's loads of these leaps like in quite quick succession, and they are quite fussy and upset, and they want to be held all the time. But it's just so much harder with a toddler as well. So yeah, that's a little update of what's been like going on. I feel like I'm always doing like an update video, but where I don't think I've vlogged for a little while. I just thought I would tell you what's what. So yeah, he's having a blood test Friday. So I'm not looking forward to it, but if it comes back and there is something, I'm doing good by him. I'm not just putting him through this for the sake of it. No one would do that. I'm hoping nothing will come back, but in my gut, no pun intended, because this is like a gut problem, but yeah, I feel like there might be. Who knows? We'll see. But yeah, there's that. And I will actually follow through and update you on how it goes, either in a separate video or like another vlog. If there's nothing like abnormal at all, I will just update that, but I feel like there probably might be something to report, or some kind of intolerance. I really don't know. So yeah, it's a really quiet week at work this week. Oliver's at work this afternoon. He's also got the Friday off of me when I take Elliot for his blood test, so I'm going to have a bit of moral support, because, yeah. Anyway, enough about that. So Elliot's asleep in his bedroom, like he naps in his bed, and Jasper is going between, like, yesterday he had a nap in the snooze pod. We've now got a little monitor for Jasper as well, because in the evenings now we're actually coming downstairs. Like, we put both the boys to bed, settle Jasper, and then we actually can come downstairs and have an evening, like, which has been really nice. And yeah, I think that is like the little part of our day that gets us through. It's our little time to reset, and yeah, I'm really grateful that we've got that at the moment. So yeah, if you want to hear any more about like Jasper, I did his 3-month update, so I'll link that rather than me keep talking about it in this video. I think Elliot has got loads of new teeth coming through, so yeah, it's been crazy. Like, whenever Jasper goes through a bit of a leap, I feel like Elliot gets a new tooth, so there's like, two really unhappy boys at once, and it is hard. But yeah, just keeping it real for you guys. And what a hot mess do I look like? But yeah, we're starting to, like, it does feel a little bit more natural now having two, but it doesn't mean it's easy. It's still quite challenging, and yeah, I look like this most of the time, but I really don't have the time or the energy to put makeup on at the moment, and my baby hairs are really gross. but at least I got a workout in today, and I'll probably get another walk in later. When Elliot wakes up, I will take Jasper up and show you his room. Today, Elliot is still asleep, so he's had a nice long nap. He'll be awake any minute, I'd have thought. So we're gonna try, that was a bad shot, and eat some lunch before he wakes up. Lunch is leftovers from yesterday's dinner. Bit of Mexican rice. Oh, I have mine in the wrap, actually. Managed to eat lunch with just one of the boys waking up. Jasper. You're looking at your dada. She's a baby. You've got a double chin. You've got a double chin. Cutie. Some lighting. Hello, that was such a good nap. How do you feel after that? A bear? Yeah, you've got a bear. Just watch the gate. Daddy's still home.
Hello.
He's got his teddy bear.
Teddy bear.
Take him off me. Didn't really think much of that lunch then, did he? This is what it's like. Sweeping up food off the floor while the baby cries. Good boy. By the sink. Ow! Yeah, it's funny for you, isn't it? It's not funny for me, really. Right, everyone is calm and settled. Thought I would show you Jasper's room like I promised. The lighting's not great at the minute, and it's also worth bearing in mind that greens come off a little bit not that true to colour on the camera that I've got on this Sony camera, but it's sort of like a, how would you describe this green? Like a fern green, and my mum's really good at like putting her hand to anything, so she did the line really neatly to separate the white and the green. Because it's quite a small room, I thought that we could try and just make it as interesting as possible. Yeah, it's really, really lovely, and the curtains are from Dunelm. And then I've got this little J on the wall here, and then some bookshelves, because we do like a bookshelf, on this little wall here, because there's a big cupboard here, which does make the shape of the room quite awkward. As you can see, it is a small room. Jasper has got the box room, but we decided to put all the furniture along the wall here so that it makes a nice little square area for him to have to play in when he's a little bit older and when he's eventually in here. So I'm not sure if you can see that the cot bed is here, so this then turns into a bed eventually. The cot sheets from Dunelm, as were the curtains, I can't remember if I said. So then yeah, he's got this little corner here eventually when he's a bit older to play in. So yeah, it's really nice. I'm really pleased with how it's sort of finished now. And then once we get the blackout blind, he can start maybe having some daytime naps in here. And this is the cupboard as well that I was talking about, which is very messy, and that's for another day of sorting out. But yeah, it's little Jasper's room. All done. I'm really pleased with it. This is what it looks like from out in the hallway, and then we've got, oh yeah, I forgot to say, a little single wardrobe there as well for all his clothes. So yeah, Jasper's room all done. Jasper's having some more milk. today. Different top for me because we're having curry and this is an old t-shirt and I didn't want to stain my other one. It's dinner time. Everyone's at their busy time of day, as in this one and this one, who's peed up his back. Look at that bit of hair. Love that bit of hair. I might try and film a bit of our evening. I might not. See what it's like. Sometimes evenings are a bit crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Are you hoovering for me? Oh, that is super helpful. Every day, child. Bum bum bum. Let me hear you say bum 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 bum. This is the usual in the evenings. Well, Elliot's normally got clothes on. Jasper's had an outfit change, as have I, practically. And I have to wash up while Oliver holds Jasper because he's normally freaking out at this stage, getting well tired.